Nice.
Filled with a medley of controversies and unexpected chores, here are some of the craziest moments ever in women's sports. During a crucial moment in this tennis battle between Kontaveit versus Wang, everyone was fully focused on the match when suddenly the lights went out.
Oh my goodness.
They thought it best to correct the mistake so it would register a completed race with last place instead of being disqualified. And what about this tennis rivalry? Azarenka instantly decided to get her revenge after that smash by Steven. Have a look. And this dance of Serena Williams, along with cheerleader girls, added some extra dose of excitement into the atmosphere. The team manager must have had a mini heart attack when she faked a hamstring injury after scoring a goal.
Lalonde steps up and scores 1-1.
Wait a minute, was the match still going on? And Rhea was like, "Hey, fix my makeup before we get up." Well, after watching her amazing dance skills, I believe that Venus Williams could also be a dance queen along with a tennis star. She should really try her luck in that field as well. This Spanish soccer coach got a bit overexcited after winning the Women's World Cup. Well, that move led him straight toward instant suspension after getting noticed by FIFA. By mistakenly using a permanent marker, Iga Swiatek accidentally turned the camera lens into a permanent autograph zone. Look at her reactions when she realized that mistake.
Oh well, I still think she can improve upon.
It's permanent.
Don't you think that Aryna Sabalenka should try her fate in soccer as well? I mean, see how perfectly she kicked the ball towards the ball boy. And this Down syndrome fan of Nikki Bella thought it the best opportunity, hence grabbed her and gave her an unexpected gentle peck on the cheek. Her captain asked her to go from one corner of the stadium to the other corner. Putting salt on the injury, the batsman also hit the ball toward her. And during all of this, she was on the mic as well.
Oh my God. Are you kidding? Don't make me. Oh, blind turn. That's village.
Both athletes of the Belgian hurdle race team were injured, so this Belgian shot putter decided to run in that race to save them from disqualification. She came last, but still her team's journey continued in the tournament. Down and another and another. Yeah, this is most probably the world's most useless soccer defense line ever. Has Azarenka shrunk, or is this a massive racket? What's going on in this tennis court? Actually, it happened when Azarenka tried to give a funny touch to the kids' day match. First, second, and a hat trick. Unbelievable! Who is she playing for? Is she with the opponent's team? The fastest player to score a hat trick in her own goal.
Down the left side with Sophia Smith. Early ball in, that's trouble. Goal! And the attack flowing now. Huerta into the box. Macario! Goal! Still Purse.
The mascot literally flirted with this woman. She gave the teddy bear back to the mascot saying, "This is too small." And this is what happened next. That was a crucial moment to tie shoelaces. And, well, it didn't pan out well as it resulted in a turnover and an easy bucket.
Northwestern women's hoops. For some reason, she just decides to stop and tie her shoe and went, oh no. And Rutgers takes advantage and they get a bucket out of it.
Now that was one heck of a power-packed shot by Yang Xiaoshuang. Even so, such a strong net was unable to bear it. This whimsical tangle of shoelaces turned the game into a slapstick comedy, where even the footwear seemed determined to trip the players more than the opposing team.
They got the advantage.
Alexander, the defender for Alabama, a little bit unlucky there.
After the ball got stuck, Aja Wilson decided to have a bit of fun with the situation. She added a new move to the dance floor, the broom boogie.
Oh, another one.
Aja Wilson's now dancing with the broom.
Looks like even the pup wanted in on the game. Oh no, he just wants a good belly rub. K9 Cup for the win.
Con el árbitro, vamos a ver quién logra sacar a este perrito.
Ahí está nuestra heroína entonces para que...
Well, that goal might have been for the wrong team, but she definitely did score a goal. And boom! With this unexpected knockdown, the batter came under pressure even before facing her first ball.
Justica Batia. Oh, oh.
I just have one question here. Why would she miss the stumps? I mean, why? I guess she just blanked out.
All right, take us through this, you two.
This Chinese athlete didn't even realize that she had won a medal. Witness her shocking reaction.
哦，那还是我觉得还是不错的。
Talk about taking the game to a whole new level. That volleyball was really aiming for the stars with a rooftop rally. Score level, last minute of the game, you come in as a substitute, and 55 seconds later, you score your first ever professional goal. Though in a painful way. What else can you want? Rest in peace, cricket. This is exactly what happens when you keep your eyes on long-term goals and completely forget about short-term opportunities. And this moment needs no comment. See it yourself. It was absolutely her lucky day as she got silver and a diamond that day. Look at the boy's expression. It seemed like he was a bit nervous. World Cup final, last wicket, needed 17 off 38 balls, and then this happened. Yeah, feeling really bad for that English batsman who was about to become the World Cup hero with her stunning 50.
17 needed from 39. Dipti Sharma, Dipti Sharma. This will be given as out. India have won. Charlie Dean is...
Oh, that was a close one. Just a difference of a few inches. Still, that would be one of the finest shots of her career.
17.
Second shot for Henderson, going for it. Fabulous. Might even go in. It might even go in.
This is most probably the worst way to lose a point. I wonder what she was exactly thinking. And that serve's fierce flight kissed Lindstedt's crown. A poetic collision of partnership and fate on tennis's hallowed ground. This happened twice in that tournament.
Oh, she's done it again.
That's what happens when it's your bad day. That was a beautiful shot, but ended up in an extremely unlucky catch out. What a thrilling match! They tried their best to score a point, but the opponent team said, not this time.
And Ecuador thought they were celebrating a point already. Cool defense from Hughes.
absolutely scrambling. Can she find the point?
Well, that's one way to give the cameraman a taste of the spotlight. Her reaction made all this funnier. And this sprinkler turned on at a really wrong time and left the players soaked. Someone just looks at the stone-cold ball boy and how he was conflicted about leaving his post. The brawl between Diana Taurasi and Simone Augustus just got settled with a little peck on the lips. Voila! There is always good action in Serena Williams matches. Look how she is playing more than just tennis during this Wimbledon match. Long jumps are no easy task. And a wig's coming off in this one. It's just a bummer. This badminton player has no time to hit the changing room. So this is how she gets the work done.
She just realized that. Oh, okay, well, let's chant right here. Listen, that's called mental fatigue.
During the Irish Domestic Women's League cricket matches, a fluffy player joined the game and handed the ball to his favorite player. These legs cannot be ignored. They can even make the commentator sing. Madison Rain is about to put on one big show. How? Well, by kissing the referee.
Oh no. Oh my God, no! Is where the crush has lied? Hey girl, just...
Caroline Wozniacki is not ready to let anything ruin her game. Not even getting her hair stuck in the racket. Danielle Van de Donk has no regard, even for the referee.
Very late. Oh, and Van de Donk has pushed the referee.
What is more dreadful than missing a dunk? A wig falling in front of everyone, of course.
It might have gone on the sidelines there, but they are back on.
Wrestle on the up and under move by Mark. She hits the floor.
Apparently, Hannah Hampton has to beg for the ball these days.
Up to a point. I mean, she'd be pleased with the shape of the team. Hampton.
People suspected that something was going on between Anna Ivanovic and her fitness trainer after seeing them training quite cozily. This goalkeeper is in for real bad luck. Look how she embarrasses herself on live TV. These female footballers couldn't control themselves during the match and turned the match into a hair-pulling contest. An Israeli tennis player couldn't help but giggle over her opponent's mistake. Peter Niemeyer accidentally gave a pat to a female referee on her chest. Funnily, he didn't even realize what he did. Daria Seville's interview got a bit out of hand after her very explicit comment.
I'm good from behind. Oh.
Kids these days are just out of hand. I mean, this one actually did this to Alexa Bliss in the house show. Maricela Cornejo brought a lot more than just weight at her weigh-ins.
To the back.
Helena Jankovic put on quite a show for her audience when she changed on the field. Ewa Brodnicka got too cozy with Edith Soledad, so she got slapped for it. This Karen does not even cut kids some slack. I mean, who acts like that?
She took the ball. Juan Miranda tried to give it to the little gal. She took it right from her.
Here's a good way to distract a referee. Yeesh, works every time. An ugly fist fight started with punches thrown at each other during Miss Women's Soccer game during the SEC tournament. Fighting is never off the record, not even during the water check. Check this duel from a water polo game.
That's a Logbo who loses her hat, is shot by Wines, and then afterwards, watch this, boom!
Why use a ball when you can use your fist to even things out?
And then now we got punches thrown. Oh my goodness. She thought no one would notice, but she got a well-deserved yellow card.
I think either player are happy with the outcome of that. See here, it's a...
And these ones don't even care about their match at hand. They only care about smacking each other hard.
Surtout bien relancé, hein?
Caitlin Clark was shoved down dirty during the match, and I really think it was intentional.
Martin for Marshall. And a foul there on the base.
If you hit this team's goalkeeper, you would get your face smacked into the ground.
Zavaros slipped it through. Jocelyn, top of the circle, puts it. There's no penalty though. Zavaros is down, and now Monique Lamb.
The fights for the ball can take quite a rough turn where players get slammed down hard.
Rest of his way. Ooh, collision down low, and now a little bit of extracurricular as Oliver and Sissoko.
Ostapenko is a total butterfinger. Look how her racket slipped out of her hand.
Brody's arguing it out.
Rafa has his own way of apologizing to ball girls. Now this is every girl's dream.
Oh, that's a wonderful moment though. Good girl.
Here, Michelle Janicki prepared something extra for her audience. Steffi Graf made this match memorable by answering a marriage proposal at Wimbledon like a pure champ. Kim Clister gave away her skirt to a fan and asked her to join her during the game.
I'll be getting something wide for him to wear.
Maria Sharapova is keeping her audience interested by making weird sounds like this. Naomi Osaka doesn't like the camera barging on her. That's why she stops clapping for Serena on camera.
US Open final when she was warned for coaching, she said, "I never want coaching."
This woman's dream of winning crashed into steeplechase like this. Fans can get exceedingly excited. I mean, this one almost fell for Alex Morgan. Megan Rapinoe is straight up weird. Celebrating with the mic makes no sense. See, when you celebrate too early, you end up embarrassing yourself. Volleyball tends to do collateral and emotional damage at the same time. Petkovic Andrea warmed up for her match with a dance. Ivy here has a magical trick shot up her sleeves. What a perfect shot! If perfection had a face on it, it would be Chang Hee-jin. Look how she left everyone baffled.
Oh my goodness me.
During the Beijing Championships in 2015, Usain Bolt, who was one of the fastest people on the planet, wasn't fast enough to dodge his cameraman on a Segway.
Adesso invece è il primo degli umani. Tanto vediamo lo scalzo. Ah! Mamma mia!
No, questa poi no.
Pazzesco. Zoppica un po', è stato investito dalla cameraman. Queste sono riprese non della regia internazionale, ma della...
One of the things you should never do in athletics and sports is celebrate too early. Take this Hornets NBA player as a perfect example. Went to go celebrate and look what happened.
It's closing time. Oh no.
During the 2012 Chinese University Games, someone didn't know the rules and ran through all of the hurdles. Speaking of more celebrating too early, at the 2018 Ava Sports Championships, this man right here was showboating way too much and ends up getting knocked out with a kick.
To follow it up, again with the jab.
Oh! This always sinks!
And that's exactly what that kick, he set it up by just waiting for Joe to do something.
And then there was some viciousness in...
When you're in first place, it is vital to keep your focus. This is exactly what happens when you lose said focus. The runner that would have run first place instead crashes right into a girl that he could have easily avoided if paying attention. This gem comes from the PBA, the Filipino Basketball Association. This is exactly what happens when you attempt to dunk a basketball while blindfolded. The backup quarter to pass the ball even after. Some of you out there probably have this irrational fear of playing baseball and the ball falling on your head. Well, this man right here attempted to catch the ball with his head, and it worked out as well as you would expect. He was okay, was able to play the rest of the game though. In 2008, this Packers player was trying to greet all of the fans in the stands. However, one of the fans leaned over a bit too much and ended up falling out, but he was okay nonetheless. During the 2019 PBA Championships, a man dressed as Spider-Man ran onto the court and ended up causing a whole bunch of issues for the game and players. This guy gets pushed and flops on another guy on the way down.
Talking noise, I think. Oh, and he hit himself. That one bounced out. That hurt.
During the 2008 National League Championship game, this outfielder was trying his best to catch this ball for the win, but the ball bounces off his hand and goes out of bounds, costing the Cubs the game. During a high school volleyball game in Iowa, this volleyball honed right into this girl's face, but she was okay after. One solid rule of baseball and softball is to never slide into first base. This is exactly what happens when you ignore that rule. It's embarrassing. During this game against the New England Patriots, the Jets quarterback does the most embarrassing fumble in NFL history. Another celebrating too early story. Here we have a Cardinals and Giants playoff game. The kicker celebrated making this kick, but ended up injuring himself during the process, and his team went on to lose the game.
He just strained his knee. He hyperextended his knee. It's not his kicking knee, it's his planting leg, which is even worse.
In an attempt to gain some hype for the WNBA dunk contest on ABC, they had a star player attempt to do some dunks live on SportsCenter. However, it didn't quite work out the way either of them had hoped. During the Women's Basketball International World Championships, during a substitution, this player, for whatever reason, was hesitating to throw the ball. It wasn't until she was urged over and over again to throw the ball that she actually did throw the ball, but I believe Russia lost the game. During this sports event, for whatever reason, this player decided it would be a good idea to catapult the ball not once but twice into her teammate's face. Luckily, her teammate was okay. And finally, yet another case of celebrating way too early. This goalkeeper was able to recover the puck and then sent it all the way back while the other team was celebrating early and there was an open net. Funny moment can be seen where this gymnast gets attacked by a bee live during the World Championships. While trying to interview these riders, this poor reporter got a face full of mud after the riders took off. During a basketball game, this presenter accidentally drops the trophy that was meant to be awarded to the MVP on live TV.
ESPN not top 10.
Rafael Nadal manages to bang his head before his upcoming match. Not the best start. This basketball player was trying his best to get the loose ball, but instead somehow crashes into the seats.
going for the loose ball. There's that. Quickly got out of there, ran down to the other end.
This baseball player was thrown out with this play, but awkwardly slides into the second baseman after doing so.
Gets the hit. He's going to try to go for a 2, and he is out as Phillips tagged in between.
This hockey game unfortunately was delayed due to a catfish wearing a mask.
Nashville, the fans don't disappoint. They get a catfish. Oh, and it's got a mask on. How appropriate. Very appropriate as the Blue Jackets are starting their season in Nashville.
During a very unfortunate and embarrassing clip, this goalkeeper is seen accidentally scoring an own goal.
Two center backs being good tonight for Haiti. Oh no, look out! What a mistake! Can you believe that happened? Oh my word! Canada has been on the receiving end so many times before. The most unlikely of goals.
One of the managers present at this hockey game awkwardly slips and falls for everybody to see before the start of the game. During a cricket match, this fan manages to dive, slide, and catch the ball in a hilarious manner.
He's taking the catch and then he's next his pint.
Let's have a look. Slow mo. Oh, what a grab, yes. So I reckon someone's taken that.
Oh, you can't. There goes his celebration.
During a goal celebration, this football player takes off his shirt and manages to dodge the two other players trying to hug him. This absolutely hilarious exchange between a former football player and his coach. Watch this. Golden State Warriors dance team didn't realize how awkward their dance routine looked apparently. This boxer accidentally laughs and breaks an intense stare down, and then this follows suit. Kevin Durant intentionally interrupts this reporter by screaming behind her as she's just trying to do her job.
On defense, that begins at the 3-point line, where Portland in particular took advantage, hitting.
This baseball player was caught on camera trying to hold 6 balls in one hand in an absolutely hilarious manner.
Ball rolling on the infield. Gannett has to retrieve. Kershaw, meanwhile, extending his hand to hold 6 baseballs.
During a match, this keeper somehow managed to hug the legs of the batsman in what is perhaps one of the most awkward moments on live sports TV. This football player managed to get pranked by the Chelsea mascot after he was just trying to shake hands. After this MLB game, this female player got pranked when she was just trying to interview one of the players. During a very hilarious clip, a jockey can be seen clinging just barely to his horse, but he somehow manages to still cross the finish line before anyone else. This Kings fan was escorted out of the court after throwing up on it. The reactions of everyone were priceless.
Man, they must have spilled a keg over there or something. I don't know what happened.
They've got a lot of towels down there, Bowler.
I think there's a reason why. Yeah, you're holding your nose. Oh, boy. Oh, that's me, Aoni. You know, you don't see that often.
These two had their wedding in the morning so they could still make the game. This hockey player managed to score an own goal after it landed in an empty net.
Broken stick by Sharp. The net empty for the Chicago Blackhawks. It's coming back. Can it go in? Yes, it's in! A goal! Rata goes
During this tennis match, Roger Federer decides to play with an abnormally huge racket, causing a hilarious scene. This football player accidentally runs into this cameraman, knocking him out on the spot.
The camera operator was briefly knocked unconscious. And he takes out a cameraman in Hoffenheim's game against Mainz 05. Esbeck suffered a bruised rib.
This boxer makes entering the ring look a lot harder than it really is.
I gave 2 rounds level, he didn't even know how to get out of the ring. He did it.
Melanie Walker gets a ride from the mascot after winning the 400-meter hurdles.
During the piggyback ride, the mascot didn't see a hurdle on the way, and both of them end badly on the floor. But luckily, no one got hurt.
I'm with a very disappointed Lashinda Dimas from the United States, and Lashinda is written all over your face.
Usain Bolt accidentally crashes into a flower girl after winning a 100-meter race.
Plus 0.6 meters per second, and I tell you what, well, she'll remember that moment.
A female football player during a TV interview was hit in the face with a football. She ran to go take revenge, but forgot that she was still on air and decided to continue.
Entonces somos la selección de exalumnas del colegio y nos empezamos a meter a ligas el 2000. Siempre la misma. Siempre me llega pelota.
This female volleyball player tried to hit the ball with her head and missed it, as well as the point. This female tennis star jumbled her words and said this during an interview.
So, I just, I'm good from behind. Oh.
Not gonna go there. Come here. Come back here. You're still young.
During a 400-meter dash run, the athlete did not see the girl in front of him and ended up accidentally crashing into her. At the Australian Open in 2017, this female tennis player stood on this person's back.
Living on that well, but that's a bit severe. Is this called multitasking?
Sometimes the ball can hang up there longer than you think. This tennis player couldn't help but laugh.
Mademoiselle Jankovic.
During a women's football match, the woman missed the goal by kicking it too high. After winning the medal and during a post-interview, this boxer accidentally awkwardly elbows one of the ring girls standing right behind him. He has no idea that it happened.
Sangat dahsyat pertarungan sebuah kemauan antara dua petarung yang sama-sama kuat. Komentar Anda. Kemauan antara dua petarung yang sama-sama kuat. Kemauan antara dua petarung yang sama-sama kuat.
This athlete was trying very hard to win this race but kept falling. To her credit, she did finish the race. During a women's wrestling match, this contestant was due to be checked by a senior referee. However, she flips the tables on him and instead switches places with him at the end.
Whoa! Thomas. It doesn't quite know what it's just. Well, exactly.
He's got a duty up here.
She's not going to have anything.
During a tennis match, this poor woman broke her racket as well as lost the point.
Oh, the racket's gone. Oh, he broke it. I've never seen that. To go over on the side.
These two male and female tennis legends made a wager with one another. She was given 3 chances to knock the bottle of water off of his head with a tennis ball, and well, this happens. This goalkeeper accidentally ignores a ball rolling right towards her because she's distracted. Embarrassment is definitely high.
Shirley Cruz wins it. Back to Ugalde. Oh no! Oh my goodness!
Keeper. It's a massive, massive mistake. And they started.
During a tennis match, this contestant accidentally got her hair wrapped around her racket and tried to continue. This female tennis player was getting a leg stretch from her coach and attracted all kinds of attention from the crowd. During a football match, this player accidentally stumbles and falls on top of the female referee.
Ну и, конечно же, нет таких самых трофеев. Ой-ой-ой, вот видите, снова здорово. Не позволяет с собой играть, не позволяет с собой командовать, пресекает мгновенно грубость.
During a tennis match, one of the participants throws her racket towards the ball in an effort to hit the ball and to keep it in play. This play was reviewed over and over again and shows a lack of patience as well as unsportsmanlike conduct on her behalf.
The aggression coming from...
Arguing about. Violation against Ostapenko.